It's the start of a whole new week and a whole new stage in my art career, I think. That's overselling it a little bit. I need to make myself an artist statement, but I don't know exactly what to write yet. So I've got a bunch of books that I think are going to help me out. This looks good. Let's sit here. And I was in sort of two minds about how to make a video about it, because it seems a bit too much to add onto these week notes and maybe not enough to warrant a whole video for itself. But I think I will make a whole but short video about it. But essentially what I'm doing is not a PhD, but if you imagine when people do a PhD, they spend half their time teaching and then half their time studying to produce something. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to be spending half my time making the pen plotting tutorials for YouTube, and then the other half of the time doing either practice or practical based research, art based research, because and I'll go in the other video about this, the stuff that I'm doing with AI, the stuff I'm doing in my studio, I think is interesting enough that I want to actually drill down into the academic side of it a little bit about what I'm doing. And I'm changing my process from sort of making art as in I'm going to make some art, I make some art, here's some art, to going I'm working on my process, and then artifacts will come out of that. Anyway, I'm going to go into the studio now to start scripting that video and sort out a stack of books. I'll show you when I get in. You've seen it before, but it's grown even bigger. Here we go. We're not going to go through all these now, but these are the more academic ones. So thematic analysis with the classic Braun and Clark over here. These are more art-based ones, so method meets art, creative research methods, the appalling cover, art-based research, handbook of art-based research, and then onto more things like Hello Robot over here, proper art with Susan, the Steph's book here, and then Coach Katie Medium, which is this is a really good book. So it's got lots of little case studies in that are great. Then more sort of a relaxing read for me, and then of course Count Zero by William Gibson here. So I've got all of this to get through. I'm not going to be reading all of it through and through. Some of it I've already fed to the AI, but this is what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks while I work out what I'm doing, because this is all new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. And reading this will hopefully help me figure out what I actually am doing. What am I doing, Daniel? Not quite sure, but hopefully we'll have some answers soon-ish. Right, this week's week notes might be a little bit dry because it's going to be very academic. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. So I need to cut out some more postcard blanks because we sold a couple more packs of the kitty cards to go into the shop, and I've also got a batch to stick in the post today, so that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. Not the whole morning, obviously, and then I'm going to be scripting some videos, and then this afternoon hitting the books. I'll come back later. So you know the drill, all of these postcards with their pointy corners, and then with this, but believe me, as dull as watching somebody punch corners and postcards, it's more exciting than watching me read those books over there, which is what I'm going to do once I finish these. So I'm not going to make you watch all this. Let's move on to Wednesday. Be editing the video today. These are kind of my script. I didn't write a proper script. I just wrote lots of notes on Wednesday, which is this evening. And yes, just had a dentist appointment this morning, so that's taking up the whole of the morning. And I've got to go to the old studio to do some plumbing stuff. I don't think I'm even going to make it to the actual studio today. I've got a newsletter to write, and I was going to take a whole bunch of photos of books and index cards, but I might have to do some illustrations. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, it's very wet today. That's my report from Shrewsbury. I guess I'm going through my emails now this morning because I'm still at the old studio because of that. The plumber did his stuff yesterday evening, and then he's coming back this morning at some point, so I have to stay here while I'm waiting for a new part for that or something. I don't quite know what he's doing. And you know what these things are like, so I'll probably be waiting for quite a while, and then I'll get to the studio and edit the Week Notes video, and then maybe do some meetings. So that's what I'm hoping to do. But yeah, a bit of a quiet week. Lots of catching up on admin. Hopefully back into it proper next week. So this is my Week Notes. I keep saying another short one, but it is another short one. Oh, Another £2 lost another £2. So that's good. Anyway, I'm going to go through email now. I'm going to chuck down some video to get the week notes started and then get on. Finally made it into the studio. It's like almost 4:30 in the evening now because the plumber took forever. I've just come in to grab this book, How to Conduct a Practice-Based Study. Hopefully that's in frame, because I think that's a good starting book. It's not too specific on arts and stuff, and that will give me a foundation. Don't think I'll get any chance to read it over the weekend, but ever the optimist. Anyway, I wanted to say a proper goodbye. I hope you have a good weekend, because I realised I didn't really do a very good sign-off before, so this rounds out the whole video. I'm going to sit down for about 10 minutes, drop this in, export the whole lot, and then we're done. I will see you next week. I think I'm not doing day notes at the weekend, not quite sure about that. Anyway, bye!